And we're live. Welcome back, guys. For those few of you guys that watched from last, was it last week? I don't even remember if it was last week. A couple days ago. Football's moving fast right now, so I have to move fast. So I was trying to actually wake up super early this morning to fucking release this video by like now instead of recording it now. It was supposed to be done by now, but had a barbecue at the house yesterday. For those of, if any Europeans are listening, a barbecue, I don't know if you guys have those over there in those fucking European countries, but barbecue is basically where we grill up here in the States, where we fucking, I just realized I'm acting like I got a bunch of fans in fucking Europe. But since I am talking about football, and I'm calling it football, I'm not even calling it soccer like the fucking Yanks here in the States. It's like the most international sport in the world, so fucking... I wouldn't doubt it if there's at least one fucking, I don't know, fucking German at least watching the Bundesliga. You know, you've liked the Hitler, yeah? My impression of a German. So yeah, let's get right into it. This is just a match review of match day 26. Later on, I'm gonna record my fucking predictions and my bets for tomorrow's game, because tomorrow's game is a big one. It's fucking Bayern Munich versus Dortmund, and that's gonna be a great game. But let's get into a winning week, because we fucking, I don't know if any of you guys took my advice, but I won after my bets that I said I was gonna put in and my predictions. I got like 2 wrong. But other than that, I made up for the other ones that I said. So let's start off. Hertha Berlin versus Union Berlin, which I realized that's how you say it. And it's not like how you say it down here in the fucking States. We say Union, but I guess it's said pronounced Union instead of Union. So Hertha Berlin versus Union Berlin, Berlin Derby. I said draw no bet, because it could have gone either way. Honestly, I thought there would have been a slight chance of a draw. I thought it could have been like 2-1. But as we can see, Hertha, is that how you pronounce it? Hertha, dominated that fucking game, man. I can see Union why they're at the lower part of the fucking table. They had just no urgency to score. They were just defending, just like I thought they were only doing that against Bayern, but I could see that's like they're like the poor man's Atletico Madrid. Like they're just defending, waiting for. They weren't even really waiting for the counter. They're just waiting for a simple mistake for Hertha Berlin to make, and Hertha was just so dominant. First half was pretty level, but I mean it was 0-0. Was it, or was it 1-0? I don't remember. But point is, they actually, let me check real quick. No. It was 0-0. And Hertha just came in second half and just fucking demolished them. You can see Matheus Cunha. I like that player. I've never seen Hertha Berlin play. I just started watching him recently, and I like that team. That team, like if I wasn't going for if I wasn't bandwagoning on a bigger team, I'd like Hertha Berlin just because I like the way they play. They're fucking awesome. You can see they're good. I think the fact that they're climbing up the table is amazing. Cunha doesn't lack any confidence. You can see he was taking shots on goal. So I said draw no bet, and they fucking demolished 4-0. So we're good there. Then I said the game of the fucking week, which was Mönchengladbach versus Leverkusen. I went out on a limb, and I said a draw. I thought they're both in great form. I thought they were going to cancel each other out. And for the most part, they were. As you can see, most of the game, and then Leverkusen scored, and then Mönchengladbach scored, and then it was 1-1. And then Leverkusen just fucking dominated. They just fucking took their chances. When they were 2-1, you can see Mönchengladbach almost getting back into the game. If they would have scored, it would have stayed at 2-2. That's what I think. But the fact that Leverkusen, they didn't put their chances away. Leverkusen scored the third one, and they just shut them down. Props to Leverkusen. They're fucking playing great right now. Mönchengladbach is also playing good, but they just got outplayed by Leverkusen. Yeah, they just put their chances away. So I put draw. I went out on a limb, but Leverkusen did come out on top. And then next game was a very boring game, which is Freiburg versus Bremen, which was a surprise to everyone. That's why I didn't bet on a team. I bet on the scoreline, which I was correct. I put under 2.5. I predicted it was going to be a boring game, and guess what it was? It was a 1-0 game. I know Freiburg had a goal disallowed the last 5 minutes of the game, but it was offside, so Bremen got that win. Who would have thought Bremen was going to get a fucking win the way they've been playing? So we got that right, under 2.5 goals. Then I said Schalke was going to win. I honestly thought they were going to win, but as I can see now that they're a team that you just cannot trust. They fucking got demolished by Augsburg. What was the final score? The final score was 3-0. Yeah, they just had no urgency to get back into the game, and Augsburg put their chances away, and they beat Schalke. I can see Schalke was just sleeping. They are. I don't know how they were so high up the table. Now they're in 8th. I can see them going even lower than that. They're gonna go. I think they're gonna. And if they keep playing the way they're playing, they're gonna be on the second lower, the fucking bottom half of the table is what I'm trying to say. Jesus. Dortmund versus Wolfsburg. That was a great game. It wasn't as high scoring as I thought it was gonna be. But I still won the bet, which was I said Dortmund to win over 1.5 goals, and they did. The final score was 2-0. Wolfsburg had their chances, and they just didn't put them away. But they did have chances. So you can see Dortmund's defense is vulnerable to a better playing team, unlike Schalke when they played against Schalke. Dortmund wasn't looking at their full best. Maybe, I don't know if they're saving themselves for tomorrow's game versus Bayern, but they were not looking like their normal self. They could have played better to get that momentum coming into the Bayern game like Bayern did. We'll get to Bayern in just a bit. But they still got the win. Haaland didn't score, but like I said, maybe he's saving himself for tomorrow's game versus Bayern Munich. So we got that win, and then we got Bayern versus Frankfurt, where we also got a win. I know the odds weren't that good to bet on, but I found a good bet, which was the spread of negative 2.0 goals. And they fucking demolished. They demolished fucking Frankfurt, who's in horrible form, 5-2. However, there was a moment in time when Bayern was fucking losing it, man. Frankfurt was getting on their asses, and they were up 3-0, and they were up 3-0, and then Frankfurt was coming back. It was 3-2 in like the span of like 10, 15 minutes, and you're like, what the fuck's going on, right? So Bayern kind of like got a little confident. That's what I think. And then luckily they're like, you know what? We're about to fucking lose this game and we can't do that. So they just turned it back on, scored 2 more, and then they ended up winning 5-2. So other than that, those little 10, 15 minutes, Bayern was all over the asses. So I can see Dortmund and Bayern being an over 2.5 goal, over 3.0 game, because they're both vulnerable, as you can see. Wolfsburg versus Dortmund just didn't put their chances away, and then Frankfurt did put their chances away when Bayern seemed to like lower down a little bit. So I can see it's going to be a good game tomorrow, and it's going to be a title. It's going to I can see. I don't know. I don't want to say Dortmund. I think Dortmund's going to win. That's for the next video. But anything can happen. Excuse me. The game's open for any result. Now let's go on to Leipzig versus Mainz. Again, another bet that we won. I said Leipzig to win and over 2.5 goals, and Leipzig looked like their old selves. Werner with the fucking with the hat trick. I even bet another side bet Werner should score at any time, and he scored a hat trick. So great game, great bounce from their fucking last game, and then Mainz just. They had no fucking. You never thought they were gonna even score, so you could have bet Leipzig to win and to shut out fucking Mainz. And then this is another surprise that we got wrong. Well, that I got wrong. I don't know why I'm saying I got wrong. Was Cologne, which I figured that's how you pronounce it. I know I was trying to say it the German way, the Cologne, or that little weird tongue action you guys do, but I guess it is FC Cologne and versus Dusseldorf. I thought Cologne was going to win. I thought they were going to be all over. I was even shocked because I stopped watching it when they were down 2-0. I'm like, fuck this, man. They already fucking lost. I can't trust Cologne. Dusseldorf, I think, deserves to be higher than where they're at. They need to be above Schalke with their freaking form. They need to be above fucking, who else? Freiburg. I think so. So Dusseldorf needs to be higher, and I think they are going to be higher. Their last week game versus, who was it? They played against Paderborn. They should have won that game. They should have fucking won that game like 3-0 at least. And I know they hit post like 3 times, but they should have won that game. And I think they're going to keep climbing the table. Don't sleep on Dusseldorf. Cologne, fortunately for them, they got 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of the game. But I can't trust them. Like, what the hell? Like, they should have won that game. They should have won last week's game. So 2 games already that they should have won, and they didn't win. Dusseldorf put their chances away. Unfortunately, they got too confident and they kind of loosened up in the last 5 minutes, and they're probably going home fucking devastated for that draw, getting scored on twice in the last 5 minutes of the game. So we got that one wrong. And then the last game that I don't remember covering because I didn't write down here on my fucking notes, was Paderborn versus Hoffenheim. Excuse me. Pretty I can imagine you guys with, like, you know what my first thought was right now was fucking, you can't even cough nowadays without people thinking you're fucking infected and you're going to turn into a fucking zombie. So I started thinking, like, you guys are probably watching me like, look at this guy fucking carrying the virus. No, I just have this, like, I don't know. I'm old. I feel old. All right, getting off topic, Kenny. Get back to the fucking point. We don't give a fuck about your fucking medical history. What was that? Oh, yeah, Paderborn versus Hoffenheim. I didn't cover that game. I had no idea how that game was going to fucking go. They both scored within 10 minutes of the game, and then after that, it was just fucking boring as fuck, as what I saw from the highlights, because after, like, 10 minutes, it skipped to, like, the 30th minute for one chance, and then it skipped to, like, the 60th minute, so you could tell, like, nothing happened within a span of, like, 40 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about those two teams. Hoffenheim, I think, is going to keep going lower down in the table. I don't know about Paderborn. I haven't really fucking looked into them, if I'm being completely honest. But that's match day 26. Wait, did I say match day 26? No, I think that was match day 27 review. Sorry. Yeah, so that's match day 27 review, guys, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to release my predictions after I fucking study over here like a fucking nerd on the fucking whiteboard. The stats and what I think my predictions are going to be for tomorrow's games. And then I'll release that video later tonight. So, because I need to go work right now, man. Because fucking YouTube ain't paying me shit right now. So, YouTube, fucking get on it. So I can leave my fucking job and just do this shit full time. I probably shouldn't trash the platform that's allowing me to put up videos. No, you know what? Fuck that. They fucking annoy the shit out of me with these stupid fucking ads, man. I can't even listen to I can't be at the gym. I know I'm getting off topic, but this should be for, like, my podcast. But it pisses me off that I can't be listening to, like, a motivational fucking speech at the gym with getting, like, out of nowhere, like, the fucking, I don't know, let's say it's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger saying, like, you gotta keep running. You cannot stop. Or whatever the fuck he's saying to motivate me, you know, and I'm fucking running on the treadmill. I'm sorry. And then it cuts off because a stupid ad about this stupid lady who can't afford paying fucking college or some bullshit like that. It, like, kills my whole vibe. Like, YouTube should know that when a motivational video is playing is not because someone's just sitting in their fucking cubicle listening to it, you know? They should anticipate the fact that if someone's listening to a motivational speech, they're trying to get hyped for it. And there's a certain vibe that goes with that fucking video. So they should just let it go with no fucking ads about stupid people suffering for paying for college or some brutal fucking medical disease that some, like, are you suffering with lipothermia, whatever it's fucking called? Like, there's a time and place, all right? I'm trying to get motivated and get my fat ass in the gym. Sorry, guys. I know I have like a little fucking audience in the back, and I don't know what the fuck they're thinking right now, but I kind of went off topic. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in the video. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. I'll leave you guys on the predictions again later today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.